Get both of those. This one and close. Pop out the chat on Twitch. Hey Rob, how are you? Good evening, good evening. I'm gonna have to skip like quick start the event because there's no way I'm finishing the story quest in time. Good to see you, Rob. I hope you're doing well. We're not gonna have the most optimal experience.
Strange. Paimon's heard lots of people talking about this academia extravaganza thing earlier. Wonder what that is. Maybe there'll be fun things to do there. Let's go to the academia and have a look for ourselves.
Evil Santa tonight? What do you mean? I do other stuff. We can probably. Mirror's over here. I'm crazy. Where did it want me to go? Let's check out quest. What? No, there's no way. No. I thought I could just. What quest do we have to do? What quest do we have to do? The coming of the Zero Festival. My woe. Mayo. Oh. Okay, I guess we have to do the festival. Gosh dang it. Well, win for a long one tonight, probably. No, who knows? I hope the connection's okay. You know other. Yeah, hello Gio, how you doing? Are you doing okay today? Did you do the event yet?
The wind rises. Behold!
We gotta talk to Dumbledore.
There she is.
Oh, wait, my microphone was pointing the wrong way this whole time. Hello. Could you hear me? Did I just sound far away? I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that
well, it is what it is. At least the microphone's pointing the right way this time.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I forget where in the story quest we are right now.
Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
That's when you don't have to worry the most, when they say that they'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
So the real question is, now that we finished that, can we start the other one yet, or... Gosh dang it. Okay, we can't. Yeah.
Squall Fury.
So, unfortunately, it's gonna take a little bit before we do the event. Luckily, this isn't the last day to do it, so...
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, I started with the head pad today. Whoops.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah, it'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler.
I never know what to do during cutscenes when people are talking, because it's like, I kind of want to, like, give the experience, you know? Like, listening to it. And I know some people they literally just talk over it, but I'm just like, I don't know, maybe anyone watching wants to, like, you know, be immersed in the story. Hi, Tommy, how are you today? Welcome. I wanted to do the event, but we're behind. Some of my NPCs are trapped in this story Archon quest, so that's what we're doing. And as per usual, Genshin is Genshin and streaming plus plus the model is kind of destroying itself, so the model's gonna be a little laggy today, but bear with it.
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Maybe one day I'll consider the PNG thing, I think as long as it can still be there, you know, we'll just let it do its thing, like when... You know how it is, Wow, that clipping was... So we're doing... I've done like -3 quests in
Traveler,
Sumeru.
Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
So I'm really behind. Also, isn't it interesting over here in the corner by the text? Isn't it interesting to see what the shinies look like up close? I find it kind of interesting.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
That's crazy.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
Hey Floki, how are you? Have you done the Genshin event yet? I trying to go do the event, but I'm stuck in a story quest because my NPCs are preoccupied. Yeah, how you doing, Floki, as well? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember who plays Genshin and who doesn't.
You know,
I know everybody's just on the
it's just
Honkai
that,
Star Rail these
as
days. You don't play
expected.
Genshin? No
I
problem.
had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today.
We're just chilling. Where? I don't remember like where in
Well,
the main story
shall we?
quest I am. So
Let's start with the stalls over there.
we're just playing through it right now.
Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
God, I hate the
Pay for
actual
everything
walking
out of
speed.
pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
So I guess we're gonna learn something about Genshin lore and also like the culture of one of their like cities, which I find mildly interesting. I find like history very interesting.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
They made a new water deck that's strong. Do tell, do tell.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit. It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed.
Is it like added to the game, or did someone just figure out like something good?
So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
Are you telling me they're playing penguins? Oh, okay, never mind. They added it. The whole deck is based in Finnish.
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashava mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumera roses, Sunsetias, Kapulatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumero uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon,
The pack is called the Synchronized Cosmos. Interesting, interesting. I think on Twitter, like I saw like Leia comment on it, but I couldn't like I didn't know how to like judge her reaction to it. You're sad. They forgot the 1-card combo to the Ice Jades? That's crazy. Wait, what did they forget? Fill me in, I have no idea. You might build this deck since it's water. I have a long list of things to check off before we get around to building a new deck. I don't even know if we can get the chance to build this deck, because at some point, someone's gonna hit the 20,000 gems, or not gems, the 20,000 points, and I'm gonna have to build a whole deck, so it might be a good time to, so probably for the next 3 weeks, I think, we're gonna be preoccupied with the XC's tier list. And in the meantime, I can probably default to... I have a lot of the Atlantean and Mermail cards, and some of the fish cards, so we can probably whip up another, like, deep sea type fish deck. Some kind of, you know, variant of that. They didn't add the last card to Ice Jades. It basically can synchro summon the boss monster first turn. That's crazy.
then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs? Oh,
It's
Traveler,
mostly
we have to go to
SR.
that one
I
as soon
see,
as
I
possible.
see. I'll see
I
how
hope your
I
wish
feel
comes true one
about
day,
it.
Paimon.
Well, mayhaps we'll peruse it in the background as we continue the number monster tier list.
Alright, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Yeah, I'm really far behind. I haven't progressed the story quest since like the whole expansion dropped, and then they keep adding new areas to Sumeru. Like I'm so behind, which is why I've been trying to play Genshin on stream to
I
try
thought
to
the
catch up.
same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
Ah, she created an entire thing. Yeah, I know. Play what you want. Yeah, I don't know, Floki. I think I'm kind of learning more about deck building, but I don't think I know enough cards. Like, I've actually built a decent amount of the decks we have myself. So I think I have an idea, but I think I only specialize in building water decks. I don't think I know how to build anything else. I only know how to build water Xyz decks. That's my specialty. Bring me up.
So, how does it work?
You're gonna copy someone's deck list that defeated you with it? Fair enough. I mean, I feel like that's how things are in a lot of games. Tweak it to your liking, of course. Like, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, take a look at everyone else around you to see what they're doing.
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform
I kind
a
of don't
random
care about this
transmutation.
NPC, to be honest. I'm gonna just start talking over him.
Sure sounds random.
Are you like
So random that
hard
it'll
going in the
probably
Honkai Star Rail Geo? Or are you just like casual? Like, are you just playing it because everyone else is on it? Or you're like, I know exactly who I'm saving for, and this is my person for life.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is
So I feel like in
prolonged wisdom.
IRL, I don't believe in fate, but in like a world where there's literal magic, I think you have to believe in fate at that point, you know? Like, there's literal magic. Does that make sense? Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure once you play enough of them, Floki, you'll like get an idea of how the deck works. I think that's maybe, I don't know. Maybe you'll just have to play it yourself and see what you like.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
We're supposed to give him materials. What materials do we want to get? We can only give the mushrooms. I can't give these. I need these ones. You feel like a furry if you play the Fur Hire deck? You know, I think if you throw in some Tri-Brigade and into For Hire, you'll look like less of a furry. It looks like you're just playing it to play beast monsters, but I feel like if you play pure For Hire, it might look a little sus. Maybe that's just my hot take. Why don't we give the shell? Or, maybe it's seaweed? No, the shell calls to me first. Let's give the shell. And then we'll give this one. Okay, here we go. I wonder if it matters what you put in.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
The moon? What do you mean the moon? Explain!
Paimon wants to take a look too! Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Clearly, you're not a prideful person. I mean, you know, to each their own, Gio. To each their own.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
He's gotta go read his how to read these signs guidebook. It's gonna take a hot minute.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
I know that makes him look unprofessional for looking it up in a book, but I feel like that's how most, like, quote-unquote divination people, like, do their stuff. Like, they do it, and then they just refer to all their charts and stuff. Like, is it just me?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey.
Fortune? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about
it is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
The Maverick will hit you in the field.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning.
To be honest, I'm not emotionally attached to this NPC right now.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stop.
I know apparently the event quest I'm trying to do
long time ago. Large
is supposed to be pretty intense.
Through the city,
like
as they headed towards
not like intense, like as exciting, but like it's supposed to be very emotional, I guess.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe my friend's just like a really big coffee
But if you
fan.
ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
Hey, this kid kind of looks like Zhang. We went into the thing, but did you see that kid? Look, that kid on the left? It looks like Zhongling, if Zhongling was like a little boy.
Attention,
Bunga brain? What do you mean?
soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Ah, the kids know Dunbasad.
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies.
That's crazy. The kids like her more than candy?
In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
His name is the Hollowed Knight of Flowers? That's crazy. What a title.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zero's festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes, Knight Ferris!
You are the Sacred Wizard of Geo?
Just what is going on here?
Give me a second, let me drink some water. I am Salie, Dueler of Cards.
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another
Beholder of
Sub-Zero's
Lost
festival
Prison
icon,
Crab.
and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
Okay, that guy's mustache? Okay, pause. Look at his mustache. Look at his mustache. I'll get to the Paimon thing in a second. Like, this mustache is very intense. Like, there's not a lot of people with facial hair in Genshin, to be honest. So, like, His stash? His stash is really, I don't know. Something about it. Something about it. You know, I heard a lot of people saying that about how,
As are we to you,
so there's a
Bihar.
character, that I mentioned earlier, actually, named
Oh,
Zhongli.
not at all.
For anyone who doesn't
Oh,
play
speaking
Genshin,
of
they have a
tradition, do you
playable
want some
character
Yalda
who
candies?
has a little,
They're a festival
like,
staple,
buddy,
and I happen to have some
pet,
boxes ready
like,
here.
familiar
Take a look
type
and pick
thing
whichever
named
one you want.
Golba. And we learn later that Golba actually used to be a god, but
Whichever
used all
one.
its power and became a tiny little bear. So
That
there's
is
a
the fun
theory
part.
that
Each
our
box contains a
companion
random
Paimon, who's
flavor.
that
It's
floating
up to the luck of
white
the draw.
person with
Ooh,
us
those all
right
sound
here,
pretty good.
used to be like some
there's
kind
also
of
Lizard Tail
god, like a
and
very
Oni
powerful
Kabuto.
being, and they used their power and
What's up with
became
those two
small.
flavors?
But we don't know. We don't know.
Oni
That's
Kabuto
like
is a
the
little
theory.
spicier than Lizard Tail.
Because we're talking about in
tried them
does watch it. I haven't watched the anime.
Help Paimon pick
I
one.
haven't watched. I know
I
the
know what
Genshin
it's
has
like.
an anime that's gonna
believe in
come
you.
out. I watch a little bit of
I
anime.
also
I don't
believe in
watch.
your
I
intuition.
used to watch a lot more, like a long time ago, but I
Right.
haven't really
These
watched
boxes
that
of
much.
candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one
In
do you
general,
want?
I mean, I guess yes. I've watched. Oh my god. From left to right. Is it his left or our right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's either 2 or 4 is gonna be the blue one. This is from left to right. Assuming that he's, you know, to make it easier for the people picking the candy. No. He says left to right, but the thing is, if we're looking at it from our perspectives, not the perspective of the game, wouldn't it be 2? Like, that makes sense, right? Right? You know what I mean? Like, am I overthinking this? I don't know. So, like, if he's the vendor, right, and we're opposite to him, if he's selling to people, or just, like, offering these to people, wouldn't it make sense that it's, like, what do you mean I'm thinking? I don't know. It's a bit... What? I mean, if we go from the perspective of the game view, it's 4. No, this is very important. This is very important, okay? I don't know. Okay, maybe they didn't think that far, but... What? What? I told you. Wait, it wasn't even... It was 3? What? Is it 5? What? What? This is ridiculous. Wait, what? What? To left to right. I'm losing my mind.
Attention! That's unfortunately Lizard Tail.
Paimon thought you survived so many epic
Well, it looks like the
battles
blue
because
one
you're
was a
incredible.
bust.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Damn, he just gave us both boxes.
Really?
Huh.
Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
You can't even see his mouth move. That's how intense his mustache is. That's crazy.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, You probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
How embarrassing.
Things can't go on like this.
The wind rises.
I hope I finish this quest too. I need to do the Genshin event. I have a very important promos to be getting. Very important premium currency.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Pause. Isn't that her?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
Sorry, dear. I'll get right to you. I'm I'm snacking on something, so let me finish snacking. Yes, this is low quality because if I got the model and Genshin on medium, it do the if I got Genshin and the model on, it do the Genshin on medium with the model on, it do the computer crash and die. Well, I don't think my computer actually
That's right.
crashes. It just makes
We
it
haven't
like
received
very
any of their mora,
unwatchable.
but I wonder how much the Humayanis
Oh yeah, I'm
would
pretty
shell
sure
out to
it
get
is low
you back.
quality, but you know, it is what it is. I will say, even though it's low quality, it's still pretty okay, relatively speaking, I think.
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're Dia. Dia the Flame Main. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky.
I don't know if I would be. I don't know. I feel like, relatively speaking, in a fantasy setting, I don't know if I would be an aristocrat. I will say.
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them. You're right. All right, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about
I think
me.
I'd be like.
This is my job.
Maybe I'd be like
Look
a.
out for yourself.
I don't even
After
know
I've
if I
wiped
could
the
be a
floor with
baker.
them,
I
I'll
think
go
I'd
find
want to
them
be
all.
a baker, but if it's like a feudal medieval setting, like I don't think I could be a baker because wait, where the are we just the one escaping? I'm so confused. Anyways, like I was saying, so like back then, like it was very difficult for women to be bakers because
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
it was like a really hard
Are you in
job.
shock?
Like historical baking.
I'm fine.
Like you'd have to
Body
go
always
in
reacts like
and
this whenever I exert myself too much.
I guess it depends on the area you're from.
You're sure you're okay?
But like basically you would like knead
I'll
the
be fine
dough
after
with
some
your
rest.
entire body.
I'm more
But,
worried
like,
about Dia.
because you wouldn't just be
After all, none of
baking
this
to
would
like
happen if I
sell
hadn't
to like
insisted on
survive. You'd be
coming out
baking for
today.
the entire like city and then some.
Yeah, don't worry.
Wait, Sauce, did I miss something? Did I bake with your whole body? Yeah, basically, like it's like it's like how you would like stomp on grapes.
My lady, traveler.
You have to like
Found ya.
it takes a lot of people to keep
You took
kneading
care of
the
them so
dough because you're
fast.
kneading so much dough. I think
Any
being a
more of
medieval
them?
baker is
Or
actually
rather,
really terrible.
did anyone follow
but,
you?
Racing?
Dia,
Crazy.
your arm.
What do you mean? Okay, well.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but
That's
I'm
an
still getting
interesting
used to this new
detail
greatsword.
that they added.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
She lost her claymore? That's crazy. Imagine you give like your 5-star claymore to Dea and she comes back and she's like, oh yeah, sorry, I lost it. Actually, I sold it.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Yeah, a lot of my friends are waiting for Fontaine. They're saving for the Fontaine characters.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Oh yeah, Folklore? That's the name, right? The name is like a pun on folklore. It's like, it's not even a pun, it's like, you know how like, so you know how like in Dragon Ball, like, all the Saiyans are named after vegetables? It's like the same thing, I swear.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Truly, I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
I know, but like that's the like, so they have a demon name and then they have their actual name. Well, not the actual name, like they have a bunch of different titles, but most of them will have like the demon name. And then like whatever else you called them.
Squall and Fury.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Holy Crusades? Maybe. It could be an allegory. It could be.
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Oh, that's what Kale
I can't
has.
believe it's Elazar.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh,
Anyway.
you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity.
What? I'm just saying. Well, I'm not a boomer.
Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure.
Look, there was two
The disease's
responses to
progression
that.
can
It's
only
either
be
the
delayed
butter
through
or
environmental
like
therapy.
I say believe it, and I don't want to be that person who says believe it. So
Dunyarzad.
I'm just
There's no
saying.
need
I'm
to be
saying.
sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, The world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival, the joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful.
I see. So that's
At
why
the
she's
very
always trying to
least,
get
many
outside.
people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
Huh, I don't know. Do we say yes, we'll remember her? Well, I don't know. Let's be a little bit more optimistic.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
We're gonna be arrested? Maybe. Everybody's saying that we're gonna get arrested. I believe it, to be honest.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me.
Okay, so look at this frame. You know how there's like the sun in the background? I'm sure if this was like max settings, the scene would look really pretty and like you would develop a really deep emotional attachment to Dunrazord right now.
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks.
He's so strong.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right.
The digital
Isn't
sun
it
is
almost time?
actually kind of hurting my eyes, I'm gonna be honest. Digital
Almost
sun
time for what?
needs to tone it down.
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most. Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage.
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
I hope it's just this one quest we need to finish. Because otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to do this for a while. It's just the coming of the Saberu Fest. I give up on pronouncing. I forgot how to pronounce it.
The wind rises.
Well, forgot how to pronounce it. Sub-Zero Festival.
Behold!
Right, there's a door. I like how that door just automatically opens for you.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Dang, that's crazy. Do we have a permit for this license?
Over there, someone's yelling at Nilu.
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros Festival. If we can't perform it... The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
We do break the law. Hello, Forever. How are you doing? I wanted to do the Genshin event, but my NPCs are locked in the store request, so here we are.
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this? The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them.
I'm doing okay. You know, it's just a chill day of doing just whatever gaming stuff I need to finish up. And then Friday, we're gonna be back on the number monster tier list. Oh, not. we gotta finish. We gotta finish it. I will say, I think I was losing my mind the last time we were going through it, but worry not, I will have a new resolve, and hopefully we get through a decent chunk of it. I don't think we'll be able to finish Friday though, I will say.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
Okay, pause. Hear me out. This is like, so this isn't like everyone. Yeah, there are a lot of number cards. The 147 was 60 in, so not too bad. But like, so this guy's like, oh, you know, like, why are you studying like dance and like performance? And I feel like it's like not. I don't think it's any people in particular, but I feel like there's kind of a stigma around certain STEM majors who like they kind of look down. Nilo is very pretty. They kind of like look down on other majors because like I don't know what kind of like elitism they get from it. Like it's giving me that kind of vibe where they're like, oh, you're not studying like I don't know like advanced chemical engineering, and it's like I don't quite understand that so much because like maybe it's because I'm not one of them, so that's why I can't understand like their perspective. But from my perspective, it's like, you know, if someone gets a doctorate in like English versus like a medical like doctorate or like PhD or whatever, you know what I mean, like I feel like it's hard, like you can't just be like, oh, one thing is better than another, you know, because it's just like, you know, the other person spent like as much equal time into studying what they're doing, even though they're not like, their PhD isn't in like nuclear physics or something, you know, I'm just throwing out like a random thing. You know, like even if it's something they don't find very important, I still think that's like very rude of them to disregard the amount of time and effort another person has put into something. Whether it's like, you know, expertise in a field or like expertise in like a skill. Like those same kind of people look down on trade school, and I think that's really weird. Because it's like, you know, on top of like people being learned in their own like field, is also like you going to ignore the fact that like you need like half these industries for your industry to even like, no, even more than half these industries for your industry to even be a thing. Like you want to be studying engineering, or okay, you could still study engineering, but like who's making the pipes that you're making like the metal stuff out of, you know, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Like, I hate people like that. It's so, like, unnecessarily pretentious for no good reason.
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Milu, are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know, like, you know.
Dunyarzad. You all saw that just
I will
now?
say, like, yeah, everybody has a little
The
bit
Grand
of a
Sage ordered us
hubris
to
in
stop
some
the
ways, but,
performance.
like, I feel like other people, it's just like, you know, like, it's weird when, like, your ego is so big that you can't even like interact with other people well. But it's like, you know, they go out of their way to do stuff. Like if someone like posts online, they're like, hey, today I got my insert degree in like insert something liberal arts related. Some like STEM major is gonna be like, oh wow, insert this. Well, you know, I'm a insert etc expert in whatever their field is, and it's just like, you know what, like no one asked my guy. Like I don't know, like that's why I try to stay off like a lot of social media type sites, and like I do Twitter for like the streaming thing, but even then, like I don't know, it's weird. It's I can't get my brain through it. I'm sure there's other people it could go a similar way. Like, arguments could be made that someone who has a PhD in liberal arts can look down on somebody who works, like, in a trade field or something. Or they might look down on, like, a janitor or something. But, like, there's people who look down on others, like, in general. I don't know. I can't really... Personally, I just couldn't imagine it, because it's just, like... I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a weird... It's a weird... Like, I can't understand how they can look at other people like that. I don't know.
Let's go somewhere the academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage?
It's okay, Nilo. We'll figure something out.
We could get people to block them off
Nilo?
so they can't
I got
interrupt
a
the
Nilo.
performance.
It's Nilo.
No, they just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilu, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
Well, like, there's the weirdest elitism, so, like, you know, as you know, like, I speak like this, because that's how I want to speak. The amount of people I encounter who, like, they look at me, and I feel like they treat me very different. Like, I feel like they gauge my intelligence based off of how I speak, and it's just like, I'm gonna need to, like, take you down a few pegs and let me bust your bubble, because I'll have you know that you ain't as smart as you think you are, you know.
But you've been looking forward
See, I
to the
don't know,
dance
it's weird.
of Sub-Zero
Thank you,
so
Dio.
much.
Thank you, I don't know.
And
Sorry.
I know how
Sorry that I'm
important
on
this
such a
festival is to
random
you.
tangent in the middle of this.
I don't want
this
you to have any
quest.
regrets.
Like, that one NPC dude just rubbed me the wrong way, and now I'm just on this. I'm on this stint right now. Clearly, of course.
It's okay.
Of course.
Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay, it's a promise. It
The next
will be
one.
a smashing
Surely
success.
next time. Petition? I know, right? Drive him out of town. Get him out of here.
I can't believe
I'm pretty
this is
sure
how
we
things
get rid of
turned
him
out.
later.
Those
I don't know
heartless
how, but I'm pretty sure
teasers.
we do.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Milu's dance.
Get ready for what? What am I getting ready for? Is she dying? She's dying, right? That's the only explanation. She's gonna die? And because she dies, they decide to hold the festival late in her honor? I don't know.
Milu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time. Yeah.
Beep? Wait, beep? What do you mean, beep? What? Beep? Beep? I'm sorry, beep? Beep.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The Roger
pack.
presented its
Let me
most
activate
critical
that.
phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dinyarzad right away!
Ha, I see, I see. I understand, I understand. Can we do the event? Can we do the event? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. We're gonna be
Volunteering.
trapped. We're never doing the event. We're never doing the event. God.
Good morning, Dinyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Oh my god. Give me a second. I'm
Not at
looking
all.
for something
I arrived
really
early.
relevant right now. Looking for something relevant. I'm gonna paste together a little. I'm gonna do something after stream. Do something different. The event is hiding behind us. It is. It really is.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure! Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going!
Let me grab. I will grab the thing later. It's
They're
taking a
selling
while
food
to
over
load.
that way.
Everything takes a
Let's go
while
take a
to load. It is what it is. Let's go through this first. And the second we get into a dialogue, we can go try to grab the thing.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Hey, wait, this means we can pick the right candy this
You're
time.
quite well informed, miss. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
They're all plants! Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendroarchon.
Remnants appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some
Oh
kind
wow,
of
they're
food.
fast forwarding us through it? That's nice.
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies.
Huh, maybe that was the
But
foreshadowing.
if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Is that a pomegranate? I don't know.
Understood.
I
I'll keep that in
didn't
mind.
take a good enough look
Oh,
at
it's
it. Maybe if
nothing.
we
I'm just learning.
if we run back through it one more time.
On to the next.
I'm trying to get an image to upload.
So, where to next?
I don't see any pomegranates. We need to get to the next we need to get to the next dialogue thing so I can begin adding the food.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Hey, those kids switch places
What's
this
going
time.
on? Is this a play?
You notice that? Let me go grab the thing I said I was grabbing. Or maybe
Ferris,
not.
the Night of
Why is it
Flowers,
not showing
is
up?
another Sub-Zerus festival icon and one immensely popular with children.
That's crazy.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can meet the Night of Flowers. Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some boxes ready here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
What's to pick? Don't these boxes all look the same?
It's not that simple.
Also,
Each
the
box
boxes are
contains a
not all
random
the
flavor.
same. I'll have you
It's up to the
find
luck of the
one.
draw. Flavors
that
include
they're
lavender
not.
melon, horror fruit,
One is blue.
sunsetty,
One is obviously
How
blue.
interesting.
How do you miss that?
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Ugh, why do those flavors even exist?
Only Kabuto is a
Pick
bug
one.
in the
I
Genshin
want to eat
Impact
the
world.
Sunsettia
So it would be like he's trying to sell us like bug candies.
Great. These
I got
boxes of
the image.
candy
I
are
got the
numbered
image.
1 to
This is
5
me
from
right
left to
now.
right.
This is
Which
me.
one do you want?
Me? Trying to get to the event. This is me? I can't reach the event. It was number 4, right? Number 4. Loot boxes, loot boxes.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsettia.
Yeah, that's just me right now.
Paimon,
Me trying to get to the Genshin event. Yeah, let me put this in the background. I need to make it smaller. It's covering half the How to make it smaller? Where did it go? Where did you go? Leia? Leia. Oh my god. What's in my mind? Anyways. Back to Genshin Impact.
Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
Isn't it weird that we just leave her alone? Like, I guess Deia's probably watching her, but I don't know. Isn't it weird? Like, we're supposed to be watching her and hanging out with her, and we're literally just leaving her alone. Am I ever gonna do the Genshin event? How long is this story quest? You built the new water deck? Nice. Good luck with
A
crafting.
feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on.
Congrats, Fluky.
Luckies.
I'm
Paimon also felt something like that today.
I'm trying to get to the Genshin event.
That's just our break, so
And,
why'd you run here in such a hurry?
I don't know if we're gonna get to it.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
I don't know if we're gonna make it. You happy it's synchros because you use synchros
Welcome,
anyway?
you two. Are you here for lunch?
I
What
have
would
a
you like to
decent
eat?
amount of water synchros because of you know, what's it called?
Got it.
You don't look
I
like you're
spit with
from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste. I'll give this order to the kitchen.
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that burn thing? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
I might not make it unless I speed run it. You mean like today or in general? How long's the story quest?
That thing? Isn't this going a bit too far?
Well, like, just give me like a time estimate, okay? Like,
Your face is telling Paimon that
give me
it
like a
tasted
time
good.
estimate.
You mean
Or like a percentage,
possible?
maybe.
We were just talking
I
about
don't know.
So, would this
You don't
be
know
a
an actual
case of
time
taste
estimate. I
bud
mean, that's
déjà
fine,
vu?
but like...
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many... how about...
Well... I just wanted to do the Genshin event. I'm sure this would be, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. Longer than your attention span? Oh my god, a bird. That was crazy.
Hey! Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinyarzad. We meet again.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but
Kidnappers? Oh my good...
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dunyarzad, you see...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
Watch the plot be something like her family, who's rich, realized that she died today, so they paid some mad scientist to keep
It
redoing
really is
just
fine.
the one day.
I don't mind.
Who knows? Who knows?
Huh? Did something happen?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of...
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. Let's go.
Wonderful day.
I mean, for sure the academia's not in on it. Well, at least it doesn't seem like it. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are
This guy
qualified
again.
to
Get out of here. Asa? More like
When we
Giza.
return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day.
Understood. I will inform...
The Sub-Zero's festival.
Reasonably speaking, they're probably only gonna make us do like what, like 3 or 4 times, right? Like, surely. No, surely.
Dunyarzad.
It's okay.
But you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone.
True, but...
The next festival.
Wait, What did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
Hey, Paimon agrees. They are geezers. Three more times? 3? I don't know.
So, in the end, you... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why Paimon stopped... Then...
Paimon said she stopped thinking halfway through the day. To be honest, I don't know if she's ever thinking.
Chalk things up to exhaustion.
Oh my god!
Tomorrow.
A squirrel? What's it doing up there? How did we let it in the room? This thing's a tavern menace. Oh my god. Anyway. B.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find.
Why does Paimon feel so tired?
So either someone's resetting time or we're like in a weird simulation. It could be both. I don't know. Am I gonna finish this in time? The fun part. Sorry, I pressed pause by accident. I just want to do the story event.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
Hey, you know what? That sounds like a really interesting premise to like one of those like time reset like stories. What if like someone's resetting time because they want to like spend more time with someone, you know, or like maybe let's say let's say they're like a researcher and someone they care about is dying from a terminal illness, so they keep resetting the day, right, to try to like save them.
Can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival.
But what if one day they reset the day and the person they're trying to save just dies?
I have some boxes
and
of
they're
candy
like, how
here.
did this happen? And in reality, even though they're resetting like the day, everybody's still like progressing like the day by day. So like they've been working for like 3 months straight on the one
It's not
day.
that simple.
But like
Each
it's been
box
3
contains
months.
a random flavor.
Like, you know, everybody's still like going forward like 3 months, even though the day is resetting. That's why their friend died.
And there's also Lizard Tail and
Like, I don't know where the story would
Onikabuto.
go from there, but I feel like that would be an interesting and unique twist to that kind of,
What were those last two?
you know, kind of thing.
He'll help me choose. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsettia flavor.
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Number 4? Why are they all number 4? What if I wanted to pick something that wasn't number 4?
Confidence. No hesitation at all.
This is rude. I want
Congrats.
options.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Oh, wait. How did you know?
What? He was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand.
That's very convenient that we couldn't have known beforehand.
Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick? This is way too freaky.
Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Like, They literally live in a world where people have visions and astrologers are real. Like, I feel like it's not too freaky. I think it's just like, huh. Like, I feel like if you live in a world where all that stuff happens, wouldn't you just be like, huh, you're conspiring with an astrologist, aren't you? Like, I doubt somebody would actually do that because, you know, they're probably too busy, like, astrologizing other things. But, you know what I mean?
What's going on? Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to mind the plot hole. Like, it's not even a plot hole, it's just something I feel like is weird in a world where that kind of stuff is normal, you know?
Without letting her know is kind of rude, you
It's
know?
weird that in a world where all this stuff is normal, like, people are so quick to be like, huh, this is a weird occurrence.
The wind
Hey,
rises.
Mom, come back. How long are we chasing? Well, I'm glad it was like only 2 days. I would have been really annoyed if it was much longer, because it's like, man, I just want to do the event. I just want to do the event. The event. The event. Whoops, wrong way, wrong way. True, her age is on the clock. That is
Why did we
actual.
come here?
Don't hit me with the, well, actually, she's like 200 years old. Just
Traveler?
stop, stop.
That's...
Huh, there was something in there, and now it's gone. Huh. Nightbot, that's so rude.
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad?
Nightbot deleted Geo's message. This is why we don't trust the robots. There's nothing even bad about the message. Geo just said, there she is, in caps. No, it's not even me, it's Nightbot. It's Nightbot, I tell you. It's Nightbot's first message. You're mistaken. What? What?
What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you?
Alert? What's with the alert? Alert.
I'm sure you already know how to use this.
What is this again?
Knowledge capsule?
Oh, right, a knowledge
Where
cap.
did you get it? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy.
Yo, Judrazad's literally passed out. Like, did you see her? She was literally passed out to like the left side of the screen the other frame.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival?
Like at least 40.
Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the... what about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
The answer is why? It's because we're the main character, obviously.
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Okay, introductions.
Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories?
You tell me every other time she woke us up we didn't pass the test? Or does she just say that every time she wakes us up? Because that's kind of excessive.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that.
It would literally destroy our minds. I don't know, I mean... Have you actually tested that, or was that just a theory?
I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
She speaks very poetically.
Use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
I mean, yeah, but even smart people, some smart people I know don't speak in, like, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, some people don't speak in rhymes and idioms and riddles. Some people just are straight to the point. Depends on the person, of course, but, you know. Choose any text to interpret this. Involves the analysis of the text entry and may yield new entries. Once interpreted, you may submit that text as a conclusion. Some text entries can be associated with another one. Once interpreted, select Associate to choose the other text entry. Then select Trigger Association. And you... Okay, well... I mean, I know that she's supposed to be, like, the god of knowledge. It's just, like... It's a comment. It's not necessarily a judgment. Interpret.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before.
Oh my god! Oh, I forget that he has a voice actor. The main character talks.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Well, yeah, I forget that he has a voice actor. I didn't, you know?
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. The moon, illusions, and lies. What did they all mean? The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more? We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. I can't...
No? Is there like an order I have to do this in, or?
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day. My mind feels exhausted.
Okay?
That doesn't sound right.
Okay.
That doesn't sound right.
No? What?
The time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that the simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information.
Are we supposed to get that wrong?
Unfortunately,
Or
I can't give you any more hints.
did I mess up? Is she going to die now because we messed up? Well,
the Sub-Zerus
she dies,
festival
she
is
dies.
happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends. Let's think about our current situation.
My brain?
On your side, we had to do that. We need to figure
We're
out
never
what's
finishing
happening.
this quest.
Hina rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but...
We're never getting to the event quest. I'm telling you, we're never making it. I love the low texture. Did you see the low texture of the stand when we weren't near it? It was so flat.
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
I guess those are pomegranates. Our cultured friend.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday. Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday.
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday?
This is like a philosophy question.
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Hey, didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? True. Anyway, if this
You know,
really
that is
were just a
something
dream,
weird that they
we would've
mentioned. No
woken
one
up a long
dreams.
time ago.
Am I actually Sam? I hope so. I really hope so. I don't know, Dio, are you actually Dio?
Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood.
You're really excited about this, huh?
Help you better
So, you're admitting that you don't have...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said... Are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
I don't know, you tell me. You live in the city.
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall...
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on.
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just... we haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried
Are we
talking to her a
supposed
couple
to
of
just,
times,
like,
but
say screw it and put on the festival? Is that how this ends? We just say, you know what, screw it. Nilo, start dancing. Is that it? Is that how this ends?
At this time
It's gonna be so anticlimactic.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting the Junior's Odd, I could have went all out.
Did she have the second
Anyway,
bandage on the top
for
of
me?
her arm last time?
You want the traveler to take Junior's Odd somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get there?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Did she have the one on the top? I can't remember.
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds, and then she was injured because she wasn't used. People in Sumeru don't dream. The moon, illusions, and love. My mind feels exhausted.
Tell her, traveler.
I didn't tell anyone about that, including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known.
Yeah, that sounds convincing,
Just
right?
now,
All right, so this is the situation.
it's kind of hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type.
She's quieter than usual, uninterested in anything, and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
What do you mean at first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
She's just on autopilot.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword.
Alright, we're gonna bring her to the other one, and she's gonna be like, well, why are there two? Is this...
A bitter pill to swallow.
Whoops, sorry, thought that was
Swan
one.
Fury.
It's very convoluted.
Too slow.
Probably. Oh no.
Following me. The wind rises.
I will say, there's not many a universe that I even am a lobster.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy? I thought I told you that it won't help to bring any... We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who?
Huh? I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Interesting.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
The universe.
Miss Dunyarzad,
Oh, the
she's
multiverse. Okay.
lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Damn, get yourself a girl who can do that.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Doesn't that mean we just take them off? Or does that not change anything?
Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
Aw, thank you, Gio. That's good. I'm glad.
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for, but...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
The
My
mental
mind feels
fatigue thing,
exhausted,
I feel like it's not that
even though I haven't
important.
done-
But I feel like in order to
What's
connect them,
happening
you have
right
to
now
like
seems
do
to
all
have
of
happened
them.
before. People in Sumeru don't dream. Okay, Nahida... People in Sumeru...
I don't understand. Remember when we
happening
had
right
that
now?
thing that let us like
My mind
mix
feels...
the interpretation? Why isn't it giving us that option?
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power...
Why isn't it giving us the option to like
People in Sumeru don't...
submit?
That doesn't sound right. People in Sumeru don't dream. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Is it just taking the
compiles
power
the-
from our brains? Like I don't interpret again.
My mind feels... My mind feel... What's
Like
happening
why isn't
right...
it giving me the option to like
Okay.
mix these around? Remember when we did it the first time?
That doesn't sound right. What's happening right now? People in Sumeru...
I don't. Okay, whatever. I guess we just
What's
have to
happening
submit
right-
them all, and if they're wrong, then whatever.
That doesn't sound right. My mind feels...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh.
Weird, but
Now that
okay.
when the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain.
So, like,
This hive mind
stuff.
could make breakthroughs
Okay.
in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a map.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is...
Okay, so we're actually taking them
How
off.
does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming...
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Huh.
Traveler, did you hear that?
The beep.
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Is everybody just asleep? Is that it?
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our
I don't know. It's confusing. We'll just have to see. It's God, we're gonna have to run it back again, aren't we? Gosh dang it. Hey Alka, I've been trying to do the event, but we're stuck in a store request right now. Yeah, we're doing Genshin. I like to collect the gems to roll for pretty characters. But now we're stuck doing the actual story.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least
I don't
confirm
know.
one thing.
Yeah, how are you doing,
Paimon
Alka?
doesn't get it. Why would
We're
the
just,
Akasha go
we're just
this
hanging
far if
out.
all it wants is everybody...
It's
Kind of a
extremely
chill
difficult for
day
lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us
True,
anything
what
about
are you?
yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth. So you should focus on other things.
Man,
Don't get distracted.
we're
and
never
miss
getting
any
to the
clues.
event. Where's my picture? Where's my picture? It's me right now. We're never reaching the event. Anyways. We're so doomed. We're so
Okay,
doomed,
then.
I tell you.
Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find...
We're so doomed. Mega doomed. Giga doomed. No, I can't. Because my NPCs are locked in this quest. I need to
there you
finish the
are.
quest to
I've already
unlock
taken
my
care of those
NPCs.
kidnappers.
I
My lady,
tried to
did you
quick
get hurt?
start, but I can't quick start.
Dia!
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword?
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
I see, I see. Huh.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so... It's as if...
But yeah, that's
already
my
used it to
problem,
fight a
Gio.
countless number of battles.
That's my problem.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory...
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
We just have to take it off every day? I don't know.
Oh, you're right. Earlier in the Samsara,
well, we'll
something
have
like
to
this
see.
would
We'll
have
have
never
to see.
happened.
We're so bummed right now.
No clue what
I'm
you
never
two are
getting
talking
to the
about,
event
but
quest.
it's still dangerous.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check...
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Forget it.
Man. Man. I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna play some Genshin Impact today.
Aside from Dia
You know,
not getting
it's gonna
injured,
be a nice chill day during the event. It's not a nice chill day at all.
We found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad? Really? Good job on all that progress. Hey, what kind of an answer is that? Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival. Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already
Man, why is everyone talking riddles? Like, I swear all the Archons, they're like, yeah, we could tell you, but why don't you just do some other stuff instead?
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away. Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk.
This is such a weird conversation topic.
Is that so strange? It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. He was at, yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every...
Okay, here's the beef.
Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
I don't know. How many more times will we go through this?
We're still in the same day! Nahida, you already knew last night. Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. Now Paimon's at the Duke did that! Whatever.
Does that mean Paimon, like, uses the restroom? Was she just referencing to what Nahida said?
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's flattered and everything,
Man, this is getting real strange.
things a little fast. What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me.
Oh my god, she's like Pizza Giorno!
Nahida's talking about
Okay, so, it's like the JoJo Part 5 meme, where someone drew a picture of Giorno as a delivery guy.
Anyway,
and like the meme goes, hey, I'm Pizza Giorno, and I exist for as long as he exists, for as long as you're reading the meme. But now that it's running out of text or something, you know, you'll stop existing the second that you stop reading the meme. Pizza Giorno was scared.
Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah, you're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that?
So, what's your new hypothesis?
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles. The moon, illusions, and lies. What are they? We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival. Okay, Nahida's.
Okay.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Mercenaries rely if all our memories of a...
I don't know, I mean, is that it? They just delete all memories? Is that it?
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up,
well, because I've read half of them before. Like, the Deja Vu's just sitting there. The Sub-Zero Festival is just sitting there. We've read literally half of them, like, before.
Using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
A brilliant deduction.
Man.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
I just want to do the story event.
To put it simply,
The event
it's
quest.
as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Man,
Right! She did help us find...
how many times are we gonna have to go talk to Dia?
Squall and fury. Upon the gale.
These conditions are terrible. I just want to do the event. It's too much to ask, apparently. I mean, I like Daya as much as the next person, but
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second!
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today?
I didn't mean to cut her off,
I'm a little
actually.
sick of doing it. Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zerus festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
Ah, that is true.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
That's kind of excessive, though.
It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
Like, how many times can they do this over? Like, they have to send some of their people to, like, get replacement things at some point, right?
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Like, I like Daya a lot. It's just, I'm, like, wanted to do the event. The event.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about...
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike.
That's crazy. I couldn't imagine remembering that. It's just like, imagine I sat down and I told you, you see that spot on my playmat? I know every time I leave a stain on my playmat because it happens during a duel.
It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they use some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
True.
I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun.
There's a game that's popular with scholars?
Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to the stage.
I thought she was gonna tell us more about it, to be honest. I'm like, what game? Everybody's been playing a game? And now you joined the game? You died?
One. Is our memory But, at least, yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas?
So it's just a simulation, okay.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything... Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really... Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? How about we go back and ask Nahida?
I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. Well... One day. Oh, wait. When we walked up, she just flopped on the bed. Like, I know this is supposed to be really serious, but... when she spawned in, she just... flopped on the bed.
Nahida! We're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember...
We did? But we don't remember anything.
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh,
you never
it's
came
probably
back.
More accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the...
Really? That's kind of strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy.
Okay, tomorrow. Sun come up tomorrow.
Our memories are back! About that...
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, listen to it and you'll understand.
From ourselves?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Why does Paimon remember?
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
Wait. Can we do it yet? Can we do it? Dang it. No! We're being held hostage right now. We're actually being held hostage. Oh, wait. No, wait. There was a... Well... There goes the, There was a waypoint.
Why can't we leave the city?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't
Oh my god, that guy looks
stolen.
so haggard. Like, look at him. He looks so unrested. It's crazy. He has lines under his eyes. Imagine how he'd look if we had higher settings.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
So, well, we're in it for the long haul.
It looks like he really doesn't know.
Yeah, wait, are we just gonna hop over the fence?
If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you.
Well, it is what it is, Paimon.
Paimon can't do much, but... okay. Paimon, promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. And please, be careful.
There's some loading happening.
Memories! Traveler!
Something happened.
Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a...
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Okay. Well, that was day 2.
Paimon will forgive you.
Or day 1?
Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Okay, we disappeared.
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose.
That's really weird, but okay.
But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at.
Yeah, this isn't about that. This is about this is about getting to the event quest. That's what this is about.
You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyar's up.
Yep, now we're talking.
Man, we're never getting to the event quest. Okay, not to be rude, but like, how much taking care of her are we actually doing? Relatively speaking, because like, she's not moving.
I'm done. Here you go.
Like, we're just watching her, but no one knows she's there.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the in. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once. Okay. See you tomorrow, Trap.
Okay, so we send ourselves a message. We sent ourselves.
That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2...
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That is really weird.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we
How did they
take your
kidnap
word
an
for it,
entire
the other
city?
spaces all had very
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
What do we get? What are they?
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
We'll never know,
Because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said, Even the final space has also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Was that space actually the real world? But what? My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had. My impression is that each day in this samsara.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind. Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces?
Man, why does the story quest have to be so intricate?
For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Are we just playing chess? Is that it? We playing tic-tac-toe?
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half. Hey, where are you going?
We're going to organize our thoughts, Paimon. Oh, gosh. The bench. We have to go to the bench, man. What the? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Maybe that's intentional. Who knows? I think that's just a me thing. Definitely a me thing. The bench isn't even there? Okay, maybe it was intentional.
Do you want some alone time to think?
Like what? The bench is
Alright
there.
then,
Okay.
Paimon won't disturb
It's
you.
us then. It's just us. Well, we've been thinking all afternoon.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad?
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking up. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no.
Okay, allegedly we have found the truth. Now we gotta go all the way back.
Behold!
I think if I wasn't so impatient as
Take it
to
easy.
do the event, I would be enjoying this a lot more. But I cannot enjoy this at my leisure. I have a mission. I have a task. She did the flop thing again.
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces... Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival? Okay, first off...
The hidden truth. Man, what if we get it wrong again?
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha. We've already experienced all the bizarre space. Those spaces remind the moon, people in Sumer. We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Okay. I guess that's the conclusion.
Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Because it's powered by, like, the Archon, right? Isn't that it? I don't know. I guess it will tell us.
The Akasha relies on the power. It is the manifestation of. It compiles the wisdom of the entire. And it grants knowledge to the.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real story is that the sages from the Academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The Grand Sage said, "Go My mind feels... We've already... Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more... The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operation.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
But what do they gain from, like, reliving one specific
this is like
day?
a dream factory, and the Akasha is...
I don't know.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent...
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals.
All right, last question. Who am I?
The moon?
They say that alchemical divination... Now that I think about it...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon get... Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us, and it's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Okay, I kind of want the lore, but if we skip it,
with no regard for their safety.
If we skip the lore, we can get to the
end
event
the Sub-Zero's
faster,
festival,
hopefully.
Samsara,
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back?
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again. Oh, we're out of time today. I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Okay, so hopefully we're finally going to be done with this. This is... Oh, gosh.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look... I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct. Did Dunyarzad already disappear? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream
no,
harvesting.
she died. Oh gosh.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, she's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream.
Hey Rin, so I was trying to do, Genshin Impact has like limited time events, and I was trying to do the limited time events. But they also have this mechanic in the game where if certain NPCs are trapped in a story quest, the story quest takes a higher, like precedence over the event quest. So, in order to do the event quest, I need to finish this story quest to free my NPCs that are currently trapped in the quest. But the current quest that we're on is a really long quest, because currently in-game, we've been reliving the same day over and over again in like a never-ending dream.
So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees,
and there was this one character named Dunyarzad, who this character's talking right now, and she has a terminal illness, and because they've been harvesting dreams for so long, like real time passes out in the real world, so I think she died. So that's where we're at right now.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are
stiff, they really did donut
and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her.
No, we haven't.
Yes.
We're never making it to the event.
Her family was overly protective of her.
We're so
No one cared about her
so
personality or thoughts. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way, so that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon.
We've been stuck in the loop forever, and the chick died.
If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die.
A lady died, so we failed. We failed.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
Something like that, Rin. Something like that. I hope you're doing well, though. How are you? Where? Me? Oh, I was so optimistic. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go play the new Genshin event. Now we're trapped. We've been trapped for the past couple hours.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
You forgot Windows Auto updates? Oh no, did you go to a version that you didn't like? Yeah, screw the old man, it's his fault.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Oh, it did it at a bad time? I'm sorry to hear that.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine
okay, I
gold
see.
and
So
more
we're
on
gonna
the
try
plate,
to lucid dream.
the dream will
You just
respond
noticed the
in kind,
lobster in the
and the
fish.
server really will bring you gold
Yeah,
and
it's
more.
to cover important things.
But right
You see
now,
the eel?
our
We got
host is
an eel
unaware that
too.
this is a
It's
dream.
down by me in the
No
crab.
matter how many times they're served, it will always be food. Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens,
How are we going to find them, though?
Yeah, how do we even know who it is? It could be anyone.
And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
it's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. As for me,
and
during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams with...
Yes, I want to try something. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of plus.
Paimon, she was such a good person.
Well,
With such a simple wish. Yeah. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own? Huh. That's true. So, who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is his... Let's go ask him some...
something like that. We wake up, wake up, Daniel. We gotta go talk to the guy. How do we prove to him that it's a dream? I don't know. The game's gonna do it for us. Hopefully.
Fury.
Do not want to do another loop. Oh, gosh. It is exactly like that. Uncanny. Very uncanny. Just like the movie.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just... it's a little...
An experiment? That came out of nowhere.
Could you... make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's
Make a
festival
wish.
tradition
I
or
can't
something?
believe the guy with the mustache is relevant to the plot right now.
Okay.
I guess it makes sense. Why would they put so much detail into an NPC otherwise?
My wish. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Hello, Rika. Well, welcome to the... I would call it a party, but... It's a cyclical hell! Anyways, I've been trying to do the Genshin event quest, but my NPCs are trapped in the story quest, and they happen to be trapped in one of the longest story quests ever. So that's where we're at right now. Other than that, I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm just slowly losing my mind. I hope you're doing well, though.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone.
2 months. Thank you, Ventus. Hello, Ventus. Whether you've been here or you just joined, welcome to the, I need to finish the Infinite Loop Nahida quest so I can do the event.
She just doesn't seem like
you know what I
herself.
am right now?
She's always so gentle and
You
kind,
guys
and all
watch,
the kids love
ever
her.
watch Joe, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd my picture go? The picture's right here. This is me right now. I can't reach the event quest. Me. Anyways. So, yeah, and I was, you know, like,
I've also
2
wondered
hours
if the
ago,
reason she asked me to be
I
Ferris Knight
figured-
of Flowers is because I'm
I
special
figured
to
we
her.
could free
or
the
some-
NPC, but no.
You have a crush
would
on
do.
Dunyarzad?
Yo, he likes Dunyarzad. He just... How does he even know who Dunyarzad is?
Is
Yeah,
that
that's
obvious?
true.
After
That
what I
is
just
so
said,
true.
I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's festival.
I'll make an edit later. I'll make an edit. It'll be a good one, maybe.
What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years? 100 years? I'll serve her till the end of time.
Wait, so this is all his fault?
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing.
Of course, we fall on the blade because our brother can't keep it in his... Oh no, he is keeping it in his pants. Gosh dang it.
Okay,
anyways.
I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh,
Isn't that what banned on Twitch?
Oh, you're...
What? Wait, who's here?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me.
That's weird.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
Is the little girl the host of the dream? Is that why she appeared? Was it someone else? Are we the host of the dream?
Everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad... Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
That's crazy.
The wind
Man, not
rises.
even Nightbot hit you, which is kind of crazy, because it hit Geo for no good reason. Technology.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you.
Yo, the homies pay Dea. Did you hear that? The homies pay her.
You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills.
Worry not, my lady. I will take care of these people.
Anyway, watch yourself.
Gosh. I feel my
So
brain
you got
cells
yourself some
slipping away.
backup.
But I guess we're making progress because we're doing combat, so I guess it's a good sign.
Live! Squall and fury. Surge forth.
Am I missing one? Did one of them already go down? I thought there was 4 of them.
Coming to be.
Huh. I don't know. Yeah, she's getting paid. Like, I mean, she does it because she's her friend, but, like, her family also pays her. Oh my god, there's more? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
Busted.
Coming to be. Behold.
Relatively speaking, if this is a time loop, you could argue that we've taught them this lesson, like, a bunch of times. How many times do we have to teach them this
Traveler,
lesson?
were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
I'm angry at myself.
You and Nahida both.
Because I'm supposed to be doing the event quest.
This. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something.
Did you see that? Did you see the... Did you see Albedo's circle? The orange-yellow circle disappear?
Remember how during the first
I like when that
festival,
happened.
before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is yeah, even if it's only a...
Okay, she forgot something. What did she forget?
This is the place! Hey, the windows are unlocked!
The windows are unlocked.
Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Well, this is a time loop. Can't we just, like, bust in the front door?
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty... Should we open it?
Okay, we're opening the book. Open the book. After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the Sub-Zero Festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately. Legends. The Daughterville after mother passed away. Okay, just a bunch of references.
Dunyarzad wrote all of this, even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Okay.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
Man, we're still not done with this. Just let me do the event. Is this all I ask for? Can we finish this in 3 hours? I know it doesn't. I just want to do the event.
Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it,
It's interesting that the puppet wants to show us the book.
Really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
I can't skip this portion. We're just gonna have to watch it.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about new...
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
I don't know, maybe? God, we're gonna force Nilo to dance. We're gonna force Nilo to dance, and then we're gonna be like, whoa, we did it, wow, now that I've seen the dance, I can die in peace. The event. The event. Can we beat up the geezer? Can we at least beat him up? It's just a dream, right?
We will
we
have
can
to
beat
order
him
an
up, right?
investigation into
Just
the
knock
Grand
the
Sage
shoes
has
out
already
of him.
granted you much leniency.
Block his lights
I
out.
advise that you How did things turn out like this?
Unresolved?
Traveler?
Traveler.
Nice.
Trevor,
The geezer.
what the heck are you doing? Wait, they're not reacting. Have they? Oh, of course. If so, they're.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's up with these flowers? That's kind of random, but okay.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Nilo's dream?
You guys are acting weird. Hey!
Okay, interesting.
Disappeared! So Nilu's the host. What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's, it's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu is... So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
I wonder why they picked her.
But if we
I don't know. I don't have the brain energy to think about it. Probably has something to do with the fact that they don't care.
How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I
Don't care about the odds.
Huh?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as
Man, I can't believe we don't get to fight the geezer.
Right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
That would have been great. Salie versus the pyramids.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first...
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated.
Okay.
After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City, and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Okay, but that doesn't change the fact that Dunrazad is still dead, right?
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sabzeruz festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can.
Okay. think the cutscene might be broken. Sorry, folks. The cutscene's broken. We can't see a dance. Oof. Oof. So, oof. That is not sounding good. That is not sounding good. Will we? Will we have freedom? Even the game's holding us hostage now. Yeah, I know. I know, Ventus, I know. What's happening is that, the cutscene of her dancing is too intensive. Let me heal, give me a second, I'm gonna have to disappear. I think if I turn off the tracking.
Wait, it is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god. The dance of Sub-Zero.
Oh wait, that didn't help at all. That didn't help at all. I think it's just the fact that we're streaming. Well. Well. Oh, there it goes. You know, hide the fish. Oh. Genshin will save my progress.
If I said I had no regrets, I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
So it should be fine. Freedom? Freedom? Are we free? Release me from my prison. Oh my god, no! We're so doomed.
Feels like she's been asleep for the longest.
We're so doomed.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Remember going to sleep last night?
You gotta be kidding me.
Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival!
Psych?
Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero samsara? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal! She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? What usual spot?
Psych? I'm being pranked? I don't know.
Fury. Quit following me.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Uh-huh. Please, please, please. What? No, 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 no. You gotta be kidding me. Just let me do the event. I'm losing my mind, chat. I'm losing my mind. No. Why? Why is it like this? Why? Everything. What was it even for? No. 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 Why? Why? 7 whole story quests? We're never gonna make it. It's impossible. I'm going the wrong direction. Wait, what? You were supposed to talk to her in the first class thing. 7?
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival.
There's no Tooth Fairy, there's no Santa Claus. There's no Genshin event.
And Dunyarzad, did you save her? It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the...
Man, favorite bench, my claws. Man. The meme is more true than ever. We're never gonna reach the Genshin event. Well, I hope the story quest was at least somewhat interesting to you guys. Don't know if I could say the same. Let me
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right. After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion.
Oh, whoops. Did not mean to click that, but
Once
that's okay.
Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream.
What's the original
both
dream?
Will gradually fade until they completely disappear.
I see.
I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end.
Well,
not a moment too soon.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Why are you
We
two
saved
smiling so
Dunyarzad.
happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying.
Oh yeah, we're definitely crying.
Emotions. Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, got it.
I want to ask a
hope
lot
the
of
answers were
questions, but we're on limited time.
Maintaining Dunya. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage going.
We haven't even met the NPC that's trapped in the quest. That's the worst part.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
haven't heard anything from her. Oh, we can't just...
Man! No, no.
Keep waiting around like
Why?
this.
Why is
Let's
it
go
like
find Catherine
this?
and pick up some work so we can at least keep ourselves busy.
Talking to Catherine? Man. We're really close. Where is she? Oh, wait, what? Oh, she's right here. Okay, okay. Man. Words cannot even express my...
Ad Astra
Yeah, we can't even
Avisos.
fight the
We
geezer.
meet again, you two.
Words cannot express my...
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
A love poem?
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon...
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission.
Well...
In that case,
oh, that's right.
Please go to Port Armos and convince
where
the
am I?
Eremites
Right
there to
here.
spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Throw ourselves back on the screen. Because why not?
Hey, that's not any better.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting...
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Man. She's still pranking us. Yeah, task failed. I don't even know if I could say successfully. I think just task failed.
From when she said...
Well, you see that plate? It looks just like Wanderer's head.
So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida?
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zerus Festival. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Varus, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yaldacan.
You know,
We gotta fight who, man?
Your dream is
Who
how
are we
the
fighting?
Sub-Zerus Festival really should
I just
be.
want to do the event.
Joyous time where everyone gets to...
Oh, gosh. If I knew, hey, how's it? How is it going? Let me tell you.
Pitying you? That would only make everything worse.
I'm okay. I swear I'm okay. How are you? How are you doing?
By the
It's
way,
it's been crazy. It's been
how's
crazy.
she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to
Have you
check
seen the
on
new
her.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up.
I'm trying to.
She was
I've been
resting
trying
at
to
the
do.
time.
There's a new event in Genshin Impact right now. And what happens is with events, Genshin
condition
Impact
is
does this thing
stabilized.
where if NPCs that are
However,
relevant to the
since
event are
Alzar is a
trapped in a
manifestation
story
of the
quest,
weathering on the
the
human
story
body,
quest takes
we can only
precedence
cure it by
over
finding
that
a way to
quest.
take care of
And you
Irminsul's
can't
own
start the
weathering.
event quest till the story quest is fine.
But for the moment, our
And
top
so I've
focus
spent
should
the
still be
last
figuring out
3
what the sages
hours
are up
doing
to
this
and what they're
this
planning.
quest.
Right.
And I thought we just had to do the one story
Pull off
quest.
another scheme like the Samsara of the
But now we
Sub-Zerus
need to do even
Festival.
more.
our first
And
priority should be
we
investigating
were
and
trapped
putting
in
a
a
stop to
like
the
a weird
sage's
time loop
activities.
thing. And
Oh, good
The-
point.
the-
Sorry,
you ever
adventurers.
watch
We're gonna
JoJo?
be borrowing Catherine for a little
You ever
while.
watch JoJo? This is me right now. This is me trying to get to the event. It's God, why? Why? Anyways. But yeah, how you doing? That's how I'm doing. God.
Let's continue.
I'm free and I'm still not free.
So do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to...
Ugh.
I've already tried that. But all the key members of the Academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
Wait, isn't that suspicious? Why does no one else in the city find that suspicious? That, like, the highest members of your government organization that handles the technology you use, that's like the president not using a smartphone and not having any computers in the White House and going like, oh yeah, that's fine. Everybody just keeps playing on the computer. Like, you know what I mean? Anyways,
it seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding
every
against
time, right?
influence from the Akasha.
Killer Queen has
Of
no
course,
weaknesses.
It could also be because they're wary of me.
Have you already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet.
But yeah, other than that, I think we're doing okay with
sense if they've ever paid attention.
Like, I think
to the
if I
urban
weren't
legends
trying to
about
get
it.
the event, I would have a lot more stakes in the story quest. And it's still, like, very interesting, but I'm kind of just like, oh, check mark. Oh, that's interesting. Check mark. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, wow. Wow, that's something that happened. That is why.
Too easy to get caught?
Why can't we do the event?
No, it's not that.
Let me do the event. Let me do the event.
Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their
True,
goals,
let me
any
in.
rash move could
Let
tip them
me
off
in.
and lead to terrible... After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Are we really out of ideas?
Yes we are. My brain cells left, like, half a quest ago.
Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
But, you know, Chris, stay friends. What? No, that is not the solution. That is not the solution. Thank you, but that is not the solution. Gosh. You have the brain cells of an orange cat and it's not your turn? That's crazy. It's never our turn, but you know, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Thank you, though. I was just about to thank everyone for the moral support.
And if I can't,
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You do not have to give me the monies, but thank you, thank you. It will one day when it cashes out, it will go towards Yu-Gi-Oh card pack opening.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham.
No, do not troll me. Do not troll
And
me.
he likes doing... Actually, I already have someone in
hydrate?
mind.
Nice.
You
I'll
still
drink some
remember
water.
that
Give me a
female
second.
scholar named Sataria?
Let me pause. Yep, it's a timer. Nice try, not nice enough. Been there, done that. I appreciate the energy, though. I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you, thank you.
Remembers now? Isn't she the one
See,
who's
there's two kinds of trolls in this world. One, you know, one is trolling. One is trolling to harm, the other one is trolling to help.
Enemies vying. Paimon still remembers the smug and
Let me
mean way
reset
she
the
always
headset.
spoke to Nilu.
We'll let it off for a little bit. And then
I've always liked observing all
we will
kinds
put it
of
back
people.
on.
And Setaria
Model
has
tracking
always stood
like
out from the
dies when I
crowd.
play Genshin, by the way, but
She was born
we
in the
live
desert
with it.
and
Yeah,
was hailed as
no
the
dive
greatest
rate.
genius.
Dive rate unless you
Her
dive rate.
academic gifts allowed her special admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers.
The name Setaria means
I
star.
don't have the Discord
lived in the
command
desert,
set up,
she shone
but
like
the
the brightest
Discord
star
is
in the night
located somewhere in my about. I can also really quick go grab it. I should really change the title of the stream, but it's still late. Let me grab the Discord link for you. It's gonna take a second.
Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters.
Dang,
the star
that's
began
crazy.
to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky?
Maybe.
But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame,
Hello,
the star
hello, thank
buried
you for
her
the
guilt
follow.
and closed her eyes.
I'm sorry I'm not in the best mental state right now. We've been trying to do the event quest. Let me. You got it. Okay, no problem. My Google Chrome is
From the sound of it, Setaria's just
hitting
hung
the
up on the
fan,
research
as they
opportunities
say.
here.
Thank you for the follow.
But she doesn't really support the academia.
I normally play Yu-Gi-Oh
She
and do
feels
odd,
guilty
but
about
we
not
do
doing
some
more for the
Genshin
desert,
Impact.
right? She's just
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore.
True. That's what I was doing. I was avoiding doing the story quest, but here we are.
She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore. Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself.
But yeah, so I normally play Genshin Impact. It does sound like a big problem. It does. Like, the stakes in this quest is big. I normally play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Sometimes I play Genshin,
From my past observations, Setaria
anyone
will
new
take a day off
here,
from the academia every 10
or
days
not
to do
in the
some
loop
shopping in the city.
about the numbers Xyz monster tier list, that resumes on Friday.
Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance.
Wow, we really gonna roll up on her at the market.
To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots, and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Man, I don't even know how many quests we have yet left. We haven't even met the NPCs that are trapped.
This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune?
No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing...
Talking style and key characteristics? My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Is there a reason why we're paying attention to why she talks like a chunin?
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
She does speak official, it's true.
My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Of course. In that case...
Oh my god, she has 2 cats!
It would seem that Haru can
Oh,
learn
one
to
of them's a
quite vary
small
with you.
cat. Look at that.
Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Oh, we definitely offend the gods. Why are there 2 random fish floating up the top left? Well, the 2 fish and the eel is because when I go into the Genshin Impact Escape screen, it will roll up some information that some people say is important to cover up. Because if people have your Genshin Impact ID, apparently there's a way to get your IP or something. So just to be safe, I have them there so that when it shows up, it covers it.
With the god of Electro. Do those count?
True, we did do all 3 of those things.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health or love? Let's do health. We're gonna
prospects.
die anytime
No
soon?
problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for many tens of thousands of years. Impossible.
Oh, that's totally possible with the main character.
Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Does the crab have a name? Well, relatively speaking, lore-wise, right now, Santonia is currently in the crab. Because I used to be the crab.
Actually,
and she won't let me go back into my
the most
body.
accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
Though arguments could be made that the name of the crab will change depending on who's in the crab at a given time.
As such, there will be
One
no
of these
charge.
days, I'll have time to, like, rig the crab. I've had the crab rigged before? I don't know. What does she... Did you not pick Love Life? I don't know.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
It could be one of those things where it loops back around and says, oh, Love Life? Ah, well, I can't read yours for some reason. Let's read your health instead.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
She's just trying to... She's trying to get us to feed our cats. Look at this.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved. When I start talking with him, listen carefully.
Does everyone talk like
dear
Fisher?
customers, would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
I'm so sorry, my guy. There's no business at all.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him.
You know, the way this guy talks reminds me of the duck song.
After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg.
Oh my god.
Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
It's oh my god, his dad. What's the other fortune option?
I see.
What did it say,
We wish
Bob?
him
Do
peace
tell
and
us.
happiness
Tell
in
us
his
what the other
retirement.
timeline is.
I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
Damn, that's crazy.
this should be our final stop. Cetaria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's kind of true, though. All the NPCs do kind of like us.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Have you?
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right. I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering.
Oh, me too, sister. Marine engineering.
After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent.
Well, I think I'm starting to recover from the whiplash, but I've been trying to do this event in Genshin Impact, and I can't do it because my NPCs are trapped in a store request, and because they're trapped in a store request, yeah, kind of a whiplash. We spent the last 3 hours basically doing one entire store request. So, and I still can't do the event. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at right now.
I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
If I was doing this off stream, my moral would be at like an all-time low, but because I am surrounded by people who have stakes in this, my morale must push forward. We must make it to the event.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
Relatively speaking, this is like the one time I do have Thursday off.
That's
so
right.
if I wanted to go into the night, further into the evening, I could go for a really long stream today.
I see. Yes, that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies.
I don't know if we're gonna make it. Mentally, I don't know. I really don't know. But, Friday will be pretty fun. Because, well, okay, I say fun, but I don't know. Well, we're continuing the Numbers Xyz Monsters tier list. We're 60 monsters in, and there's 147 total. So we got 87 more to go. I don't know if we can finish it all. I don't think we can. I think it's gonna take 2 weeks. I don't know if I can. Last time got really rough. I was running on the mental fumes. So we'll see how it goes though. Who knows? I might have a renewed energy.
Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Cetaria face her problems.
Cetaria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret.
I wonder if they ever resurrect him.
Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Cetaria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Cetaria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's... So, how do we set that up?
Well, King Deshret is long gone. And Cetaria is also too smart if we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be weary of us, and we may not get anywhere.
I see.
But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with
okay,
her,
we're gonna do that thing where like a higher power comes to talk to you via using someone you know as a conduit to send their message.
You mean Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Cetaria.
Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people.
Exactly. So, best of luck. Huh?
We're gonna have to impersonate them? Man.
No, that's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them.
convenient.
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
Okay, fair enough. I guess.
You're not wrong. It's always been painful.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now,
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone.
We must push forward. We must make it to the event.
Let's
We
give
can
it
do
a
it.
go tomorrow afternoon.
We can do it. Ooh, ooh. The following afternoon. I forgot what time it said. I think 13 should be good enough. And if I overshot it, oh well. Hopefully we'll get to the event.
Oh, here she comes. Satori is here. Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
We're gonna fail this so hard. I know the game won't let us fail this, but I feel like we would actually fail this. Oof. Well, they're only just gonna stand right here in the open and do it. That's crazy.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
Cat.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Marut, right?
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
Oh no, I have to remember the stuff the other NPCs said. I just remember that one dude's cat broke his leg.
Which fortune do you want me to read for you today?
God.
You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
A mess, huh?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious. I couldn't help it.
Oh yeah, I guess she doesn't laugh, but I thought it would have been funny.
Please pay no mind to the gods are asking.
What are the gods asking?
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
That's crazy.
Sataria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
Okay, no offense, but like, this is a child telling her this?
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest
Oh, you gotta pay
and
my
mightiest
bills,
of all,
gods.
King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Okay. Well, we're gonna hit him with the no
As a
you.
child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city.
Well, so she comes up with us and she's like, you know, we don't actually believe in flat Earth. And we raise her like, what are you talking about? This isn't about flat Earth. This is Velociraptor Earth. And she's like, I thought no one else believed in Velociraptor Earth. Bam.
I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Well, looks like that's the best we can do. She's already suspicious, though.
Oh, she just ran off in a hurry. Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Yeah, it reminded me of something strange that happened today. So I saw this post on Twitter about this person who was playing a crane machine. They dropped the prize down into the thing, and then instead of the prize, like a real cat crawls out of the crane machine and stretches. And I was like, wow, what a cute video post. So I sent it to my friend, and my friend's like, no way, someone just sent me that. I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy. So I sent it to my other friend, they're like, who doesn't know that friend, by the way. These are two separate people, and I send it to them, and they're like, wow, I just saw this recently. And I'm like, wait, really? Is this a popular post or something? It was like really weird. And I sent it to yet another person who, again, doesn't know either of these people, and they're like, huh, you know, I just saw that video. I'm like, no way. There's no way.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft.
Mason.
How could I forget?
Everybody has seen it but
Speaking
me,
of,
apparently.
how's he doing?
And you.
Is he feeling any better?
He can lift stuff now? I think walking.
Oh, that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru.
Interesting, interesting.
He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
I don't know, forever. I think it's going to take forever.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret?
The way he says that is kind of like... it's kind of like a-hole-ish.
I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Oh my god.
Akeem, you don't mean... you've also become a believer of King Deshret?
Oh yeah, we did!
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa, Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this. You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria.
I don't remember if he was that blunt when we first talked to him,
visit
to
her
be honest.
mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
True. Judgment 100. You? The non-believer?
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan!
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh no, does she study in the basement or the attic? Floki, welcome back. Oh no. Oh no. I don't remember. We're gonna fail. We're gonna fail. Do they even have basements in the city? Welcome back, Floki. The basement? Is it always the right... Doesn't the basement get you, like, killed in horror movies? Oh, whatever. Welcome back, Floki. Well, it's one of those days. It's one of those days.
Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Oh.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Okay, well, we're really laying it on thick right now.
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
Yo, everyone's converting today. We really on a pilgrimage right now. The Crusades are here.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
True, gaslighting 100.
In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia, and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please stop!
Dude, this is gonna be really awkward for them to explain later.
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Like, imagine she goes back, she's like, hey, I'm sorry for all that stuff I did to you, and she's like, we never had this conversation.
What should we do?
And she becomes the ultimate gaslighter.
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Yeah, what's happening in the city? I kinda like this NPC, actually.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria,
Nothing is impossible. I don't know why we don't fight her.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price.
Yeah, I like her headband. It's really snazzy. Her scarf is cute.
You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared.
Wow, we're really doing this right now. We're really doing this. This is some Inception. You know that episode of Rick and Morty? Were they Inception people?
Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer
kind
of
of
King
messed
Deshret.
up, though.
Sataria,
It's
why
kind of
haven't
messed
you
up.
gone home?
Like, we're going gaslighting down to a T, but like, this is really messed up. Honestly, we should stop controlling her right now so she can be like, oh my god.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland.
I guess that's true. Eye for an eye, you know.
But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
Wow, we really gaslit her into thinking we're a god. Ooh, this escalated very quickly.
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes.
It's like, you know in the Truman Show? When the voice in the sky starts talking to him?
If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
That's what this feels like right now, but like, at least she's talking to an actual person, and not just like a disembodied voice.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation.
Okay, that's the thing, like, how do you not believe in gods? In a world where literally the Archons, which are gods by the way, like, how do you not believe in gods in a world where magic is real?
Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
You know, that would be a cool option. I think it would be funny at least.
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival, but I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
Don't tell me it's Alan.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha.
Does that mean they just have it on, like, legitimate paper? Or?
Let me see. Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance? Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Princess Bubblegum? I didn't watch too
Don't
much
worry
of
about
that
that.
show when it
I
was
assure you,
airing.
this won't be a trap.
Though my friends were really into it. I do see the resemblance. And they're both scholars, right?
I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete
Repent
this
for
task,
your sins, woman.
would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the God of Wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
What the... The god's right here!
Just as Nahida
Oh my god, this is
predicted,
ridiculous.
We've managed to bring Sataria
God
to
is
our
right
side.
here.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the event.
It never ends. It really never ends. Chat, we're not making it to the story quest tonight. We're not, I mean, the event quest. We're not making it. We're not even close. Not even close. Well, are we? Are we finally free? Are we finally free? Did we make it? Wait, no, we're not free. We're not free. No. We're never free. No. I don't know how to turn off Nightbot. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. I don't know how the bots work. I enabled it and then we did the thing. Collect some primos. I can't do it, chat. I can't do it. I'm already losing my mind. Oh, I'll just have to do the rest of this off stream or something. Ugh. We meet again. Right. Oh, here, let's set Yelan up against a nice background. Let's see who's live right now. God. Why? Why? Assuming that Google Chrome even lets us look at who's live right now. I hope for the best. Hope for the You can do it, Google Chrome. I believe in you. No one I know is doing Genshin right now. The voice critical is live. Surely. I mean, we did escape the loop, but did we really escape it? We'll never know. Thank you for all hanging out with me and giving me your moral support. Morale this evening. Stella's live right now. She's not playing Genshin, but I mean, you know.
All right, maybe I'll take one day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Thank you all for hanging out with me this evening and giving me your moral support as you know, as we. Unfortunately, I did not do the Genshin event, but we'll be back Friday with We'll be back Friday with number one's the tier list. I think that will be a lot more exciting. Not that I didn't enjoy the story quest. I just wanted to do the event. I hope you all have a nice rest of your day,
with a few different
evening,
identities to choose from.
Thank
Need me
you
to
for
come up
the
with some
bits,
for you?
Yo and Deal Rex. Thank you for the resub Ventus. thank you for the follow, Feet. And thank you all for coming to hang out with me. It's good to see you all. I'm going to raid before the raid timer runs out. Yeah, have a nice festive day, evening, wherever you are. You're all in my thoughts. One dollar. Raid. 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 There we go. End the stream. End the stream.